I am Hatonn, and I greet you in the love and in the light of our infinite Creator. We thank you for allowing us to speak with you, and we like to use this time to tell a story. Once there was a man who wished to build a fence of bricks. This man was a proud man, and he wished his wall to be perfect. It was with exquisite care that he laid the plumb line and found the perfect horizontal level. The man was happy as he took fastidious care to begin his task rightly. The sun shone down upon him until he was very warm, yet he welcomed the sun. Indeed, the entity welcomed the chance to do the work that was necessary in order to begin to build his wall. The entity welcomed the labors necessary for the construction of his wall, for he welcomed the opportunity to place his efforts in attunement with the pace of the universe he was able to sense in operation surrounding him. For just as the plumb line was true and the level a perfect one, so also did the universe about him operate with perfection. And as the subject of our tale perceived this state and moved in harmony with it, he felt the joy one feels when one becomes aware of the godness within one's own efforts. The act of creation in progress consistently about the entity was reflected in his own efforts to create this wall, and as his efforts were directly, truly, and accurately towards the completion of this perfect wall, so also did his contentment grow and his sense of fulfillment in this manifestation of that force he could feel about himself. Upon its completion, another entity spoke to him in regards to his efforts, questioning the value of a wall, an object often used to shut other selves out. His contentment remained undisturbed. His reply was that the perfection lay within the object he had created, and that it would remain perfect regardless of the efforts another might make to corrupt that perfection through misuse. My friends, we often perceive about us our brothers and sisters engaged in actions which we may not understand or may perceive a value for, and it is difficult to avoid attributing our pre-developed prejudices to individuals or the work they originate, which reminds us of what has occurred or what we have perceived within our own past experiences. My brothers and sisters, a wall is but a wall. An act of creation is simply an act of creation, which may be used as a tool toward selflessness or selfishness, and it is not always easy to perceive the intention which was in the mind of its creator. Be cautious, my friends, that you might avoid misunderstanding the efforts of another through your perceptions of similar efforts on the parts of those who have gone before, for it is within the heart of the builder, not the hands, that the potential value may grow. Relationships with others might be likened to walls, but even more we draw the simile of the wall to speak about yourselves. An attempt to come into right relationship with another is an attempt to cross walls on many levels of this meaning. The first wall, which must be true in its structure of your own being. Perhaps your basic character is excellent. The lines true and straight, yet they have become dilapidated, bricks or stones missing, mortar failing. Therefore, when one is contemplating the experience which arise within a relationship, it is well to begin the contemplation with an objective gaze inwardly, directed at the structure of the self. If the base is not perfectly horizontal, If it is not quite plumb, then all we will see out of tune, out of order, shaky and fraught with difficulty. Therefore, we suggest that you use meditation and contemplation to build yourself as inspiration gives you one piece of knowledge and then another and another as you move along the pathway of discovery. When you gaze beyond your own wall of being, beyond your own structure at another, it is well to remember that there is only one builder for each being that exists. That builder is being itself. Each entity is created uniquely, first male or female, then an incredible variety of other polarities. All these pieces of structures are placed together to build the skeletal being through which consciousness is manifested. How shall two walls which are fixed relate to each other? My friends, it is time to release the allegory and gaze at an illusion which may illuminate the denser illusion in which you now enjoy existence. The walls that you build within yourself are energy fields. Therefore, they are movable and must move with you wherever you go. The stance which you take, the wall which you choose to use, behind which you choose to hide within a relationship with another, is that which must be observed, analyzed, and balanced in such a way that the wall again becomes an energy field which is permeable, so that two walls may become one.